On this episode, we speak with Courtney, professional mountain bike racer. Introducing the Eyes Up series with Ben Granis. The Eyes Up mission extends beyond road safety. It's to illuminate, illustrate, and demonstrate the benefits of life away from technology. When we put the phone down, it's a lot easier to look at the beauty around us, listen to the people we love, live life to the fullest.
My name's Courtney. I'm a professional mountain bike racer from Marin County, California. I try to think about ways to keep myself safe, to really be responsible, pay attention, anticipate what other people are doing. My dad talks about defensive driving a lot, and he told me that all the time when he was teaching me to drive, and now we talk about defensive riding. So it's easy to say, oh, I'm a good bike rider, I can avoid certain things, which is true, but yeah, if someone's texting and driving in the bike lane, there's not much that I'm going to be able to do about that situation. I would say, you can tell people all you want, do this, don't do this. But I think at the end of the day, you have to be honest with yourself. And I think admitting when you are putting yourself in a dangerous situation, and most importantly, when you're putting other people, the people around you, the people on bikes, the kids crossing the street, in danger, that is something that you need to be able to look yourself in the mirror and say, I'm doing the best I can and I'm making good decisions. Social media is a tricky one. I haven't had a normal, just using it within my friends' relationship with social media ever, just because I have had this kind of cycling career and there's always been this kind of public facing aspect of my presence on social media. So for me, it's ended up being, in many ways, difficult to manage. How is it interfacing with my personal life? What do I want to share? What do I not feel comfortable sharing? At the end of the day, I think I've come to the opinion that it can be a really positive tool when used correctly. So for me, I've thought a lot about what are the types of things I want to be sharing and why am I sharing them? When you have that overall no, this is why. These types of posts are to inspire young women to ride bikes. All of a sudden, it becomes less about you and a reflection of you as a person and this kind of ego identity of, do people like me and how are they commenting? And really separating that piece of this is a piece of who I am, or a piece that I'm choosing to share, from who you are as a person in the real world and how you feel about yourself, is a really important kind of separation to make. My best advice in terms of managing social media is start with something small. Start with a time limit. That actually made a huge difference for me. I would say, in my opinion, I'm a firm believer in experiences in the outdoors. I think nature is very healing and has a really positive balancing effect. Finding something that you love to do and that you want more time to do is a great first step. And for me, cycling is that. I just love being on my bike. Trusting yourself is the first step, and really thinking critically about whether this is what you want to do and you see a real future. And then I think mapping out the steps to what that type of a dream would take to accomplish.
To learn more, visit eyesupride.com.